Before we dive into the main content of this section of how you can purchase your first NFT, I wanted to go through the whole process from a high level overview so you know exactly what to expect when you are buying your first NFT. If you are completely new to NFTs, then there's going to be 5 steps which you need to go through. Now don't worry, all of these steps are really easy and I'm going to walk you through exactly how you can do all of them after this video step by step. However, this video is just to give you an overview of how the whole process works. Step 1 of buying your first NFT is what you need to do is select a marketplace where you want to buy that NFT from. Now remember, there are lots of marketplaces you can choose from. We have OpenSea, which is by far the most popular. You also have Rarity and you have Mintable as well. I recommend you go with OpenSea, but of course the choice is down to you. Once you've determined which marketplace you would like to move forward with, the second thing you need to do is create your actual wallet. Your wallet is essentially where you store your digital currency, and when it comes to wallets, you have loads and loads of options. You've got one called MetaMask, which is the most popular. You have other options such as Bitski, you've got Pultis, and many, many more. I'll show you how to determine which one to move forward for, and so much more. Once you've created your wallet, the next thing to do is to fund your wallet, so go ahead and put some money in that wallet. The majority and the most popular NFT projects on the market are all built on the Ethereum blockchain, which means you need to have Ethereum in your wallet to be able to actually go ahead and buy these NFTs. Once you've funded your wallet, the next step is to actually go ahead and browse that marketplace and see which NFT you want to buy. Now, of course, when it comes to browsing the marketplace, you have multiple options as I covered in step 1, OpenSea, Rarity, and Mintable, and so on. However, what you need to do in this step is basically go ahead and find an NFT that you would like to buy. Again, don't worry if you have no idea what to buy, as I'm going to cover this in the videos in this section of the course. And then finally, once you browse the marketplace and you found an NFT you would like to buy, you simply need to go ahead and purchase the NFT. I was initially just going to show you this process like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my own money and I'm going to walk the walk as well. I'll actually be buying an NFT in real time so you can see exactly how the whole thing works from A to Z. Now remember, NFTs are way more than just a random JPEG. NFTs can literally be anything. They could be JPEGs, they can even be GIFs, they can even be videos. It doesn't matter. An NFT is just digital verified ownership, as we covered earlier on in the course. If this is not your first time buying an NFT, then of course you will most likely already have steps 1, 2, and 3 sorted out. You know which marketplace you will be using, you'll already have a wallet created and it will already be funded. So essentially all you need to do is go from step 4 to step 5, which is browsing the marketplace and purchasing your NFT, which essentially means you've only got 2 steps to your process, step 1 and step 2. What I will be doing for ease is I will be uploading a downloadable resource to the course, which will basically be a PDF of the whole process of what you can see on my screen. And I will also include another overview like this, but it will be a PDF without the text on below. So it's a lot more clean and easier for you to see if you just want to quickly see the 5 steps of the process. And of course, you can then save that to your desktop so you can reference that very quickly going forward in the future. So without further ado, let's dive into the main content of this section and I'll show you how you can do all of these step by step in an over-the-shoulder format. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.